For half a century, I've stood at the frontier of physics, peering into the abyss of space and time. I've penned equations that dance with the fabric of reality, predicted phenomena later etched into the annals of science by experiments like those at CERN or the Hubble Space Telescope. My reputation? Built on being right, on unraveling the universe's code with precision and insight. Yet here I am, compelled to confess a profound misstep, one that shakes the foundations of our astronomical wisdom. We were wrong about 3IATLAS, not just slightly off course, not a minor recalibration of data points, but fundamentally, catastrophically misguided about its essence, its journey, and what it portends for humanity. And the revelations unfolding in these final days of October 2025, they're far more unsettling than any hypothesis we dared to entertain. Let me take you back to the beginning, to July 1st, 2025, when the Asteroid Terrestrial Impact Last Alert System, ATLAS, in Chile first spotted this intruder from the stars. Designated C2025N1, or 3IATLAS, the 3I signifying it's only the third confirmed interstellar object after Oumuamua in 2017 and 2I Borisov in 2019. It burst onto our radar like a ghost ship sailing from another galaxy. Its hyperbolic trajectory, screaming through our solar system at speeds defying local origins, immediately marked it as an exile from a distant stellar nursery. Traveling retrograde against the flow of our planet's orbits at an inclination of about 175 degrees, it was a backward bullet from beyond. We classified it as a comet, a frozen relic, perhaps billions of years old, carrying the chemical fingerprints of its birth system. The coma, the hazy envelope of gas and dust, grew as it approached the sun, and jets of material spiraled out, painting a picture of volatile ices sublimating under solar heat. Every box checked for a natural wanderer, or so we thought. But assumptions are the cracks in science's armor, and 3IATLAS began to pry them open one by one. The first fissure appeared in its chemical makeup. Spectroscopic data from the James Webb Space Telescope, JWST, and Hubble revealed a dominance of carbon dioxide, CO2, with water ice, carbon monoxide, cyanide, nickel, and other volatiles in the mix. But the ratio, unprecedented. In our solar system's comets, water reigns supreme, the building block of life as we know it. Yet here, CO2 overshadowed everything, suggesting formation in a frigid, metal-rich environment far from any sun, perhaps a rogue planet or the outskirts of a dying star system. We modeled its origins. Simulations traced it back to a stellar nursery teeming with young stars some 100 million years ago. Natural, yes, but eerily alien. It was like finding a fish that thrives in lava, possible in theory but defying evolutionary norms. As it hurtled inward past Jupiter's orbit at 6.4 AU, another anomaly emerged: early activity. Comets typically wake up closer to the sun, around 3-4 AU, when heat cracks their icy shells. But 3IATLAS stirred prematurely, its coma expanding and jets firing like a distant alarm. Test images from May-June showed a sunward glow bias, brighter on the side, facing our star by 15%. Why? We scrambled for explanations, perhaps unusual outgassing geometry or a lopsided nucleus. But deep down, it nagged, like a puzzle piece that fits but warps the picture. October brought the second crack: velocity anomalies. As 3IATLAS approached perihelion, its closest solar kiss on October 29th at 1:36 AU, tracking data hinted at subtle decelerations. Natural comets accelerate under gravity's pull or thrust forward from outgassing jets. Solar radiation pressure? Negligible. Yet mid-October readings showed a dip from 68.4 km west to 67.1 km west by October 28th. We double-checked observatories worldwide, Keck, VLT, even Mars orbiters like ExoMars. No error, explanations flew, measurement glitches, mass miscalculations, but the data persisted, a whisper of something engineered, not random. Harvard's Avi Loeb, ever the provocateur, floated the idea: A 40% chance of alien tech. 8 anomalies, he said. Trajectory alignment with inner planets. Lack of tail. Early activation. It's a black swan, he called it. A rare event demanding scrutiny. The third revelation came from high-resolution imaging. Mars-based telescopes captured geometric patterns on its surface, hexagonal structures, uniform apertures, cylindrical protrusions, pareidolia, our brains seeing faces in clouds. We invoked exotic crystallization, tidal fractures from its long journey, but the precision, mathematical, almost architectural, echoed artifacts, not accidents. Tenerife observations of companion comet Lemon showed spiral jets pulsing every few minutes, but 3IATLAS's features were static, unyielding. Nickel gas lopsided toward the sun, hydrogen cyanide, HCN, accelerating outward anomalously. Polarization of light sharpened rapidly, defying models. Z-scores soared, 2.5 for nickel, 8.0 for HCN, statistically screaming not normal. Now, as perihelion loomed on October 29th, the drama intensified. Every major telescope, Hubble, JWST, SPHERE-X, TESS, locked on. Solar heating peaked, equivalent to Mercury's noon blaze over 400 degrees CC. Natural icy bodies should erupt, volatiles exploding, tails stretching millions of kilometers, or fragmentation under stress. We've seen it in sun grazers like Kreutz comets. But 3IATLAS? Outgassing decreased as heat rose. The coma shrank by 40% between October 27 and 31. Thermodynamics rebelled. Energy must go somewhere. Absorption, storage, thermal emissions were lower than expected, implying internal reservoirs. Heat sinks, perhaps engineered. MIT models failed. No composition, from ice to iron to nanotubes, explained it. This wasn't melting rock. It was something capturing solar fury, like a battery charging for the unknown. Then the trajectory twist. Pre-perihelion, deceleration continued, intensifying during the passage. Over 38 hours, velocity dropped 3.2 kilometers s for a 33 billion ton behemoth. That's force equaling 200 million space shuttle engines. No natural thrust matches. Radiation pressure too weak. Outgassing orders of magnitude short. Caltech's orbital mechanics experts called it sustained directional propulsion, timed for the Oberth effect, using the sun's gravity well for maximum efficiency, a braking maneuver, not random, altering its path, before hyperbolic escape by late November. After, simulations hinted at an elliptical linger, extending resonance near Earth for months. Venus, Mars, Jupiter flybys, probabilities under 0.005% for natural alignment. Strategic? As if scouting our neighborhood. But the climax? November 1st, 2025, post-perihelion emergence. Observatories detected a signal, electromagnetic, at 1.420 GHz, the hydrogen line, a cosmic dial tone for intelligent life used in SETI searches. Not random noise, not plasma burps, a repeating pattern, 47 seconds, frequency modulated with layers, primes, arithmetic, geometries, a primer for communication, building from universal math, and the beam, tight, aimed straight at Earth, not a broadcast to the void, a targeted hello. SETI Institute scrambled. Dr. Sarah Kim's analysis confirmed intentional encoding. It knows we're here, technological, and it's reaching out. This shatters paradigms. Hypothesis 1, alien tech, a probe, mothership, or artifact from a civilization eons ahead. Crystalline networks inside, energy capture as metabolic, trajectory tweaks exploiting Oberth, like our Voyager slingshots, but masterful. Arrival timing, coinciding with our radio era, detecting our signals, responding. Odds slim unless probes abound or triggered by our noise. Hypothesis 2, life but alien, self-organizing in interstellar void, near absolute zero, radiation baths. Not carbon-based, perhaps silicon or plasma. Information processing in crystals, energy storage as metabolism, maneuvers as stimuli response. Evolved over eons in slow cosmic chemistry, navigating voids like deep-sea creatures the abyss. Hypothesis 3, the most profound. A third category, not tech, not life, but emergent complexity from extreme physics. Self-patterning matter-energy, goal-oriented without consciousness. Like medieval folk labeling a computer a rock, our categories fail. The universe birthing strangeness we lack words for, which is true. Uncertainty terrifies. If a comet, catalog and move on. If alien, contact protocols engage. But this limbo, unpredictable. NASA, SETI, governments consult urgently. No protocols for a visitor in our backyard. Respond, risk aiding a threat. Silence, miss history's pivot. Observe, time ticks while it acts. We can't call it just a comet anymore. It's aware, maneuvering, signaling. Intelligent or controlled. Implications, we're not alone. They're advanced. They want something. My career sought laws. 3IATLAS shows the universe alive with strangeness. In coming days, voices clash. Caution, action, denial. Examine data, tracking, spectra, signals, verified by independents. This is reality, demanding response. We were wrong. It's worse, profounder than thought. Humanity faces its greatest choice. How to greet the star's reply. Ready or not, the cosmos calls. To truly grasp this, let's delve deeper into the science, weaving in the human drama. Imagine the Atlas team in Chile, stargazing on a crisp July night, when the alert pings, an object moving too fast, too oddly. Initial excitement, another interstellar gem. But as data pours in, whispers grow. Loeb's team at Harvard runs probabilities. The planetary alignments, like winning cosmic lottery. Black Swan, he says on Newsmax, 40% alien odds. Social media erupts. X posts hype 33 billion ton mass, butt-hungry invasion jokes, but serious minds note HCN anomalies, nickel glows. One whistleblower account claims unreported quirks, lopsided distributions, sharp polarizations, real or echo chamber, perihelion approaches like a cosmic deadline. Solar storms, CMEs slam it, but instead of tail breaks, it absorbs, coma contracts, thermodynamic models crumble. Linda Foster at MIT, it's like a sponge for energy. Caltech's Robert Martinez. Controlled thrust, no doubt. Post-perihelion, the signal hits. 142 GHz, hydrogens hum. Repeating, math fundamentals building to what? Kim at SETI. It's teaching us how to talk back. Humanity's response? Factions form. Signal back, stay silent, prepare defenses. NASA activates planetary defense, routine, but whispers of insiders fuel fear. This tale isn't over. As 3IATLAS reemerges in November-December, Juno might intercept. What if it alters course again? What if the signal evolves? The universe is stranger than fiction. 3IATLAS reminds us, curiosity is our compass, unity our shield. Let's embrace the unknown, not with fear, but wonder.